This bill has nothing to do with collateral source or evidence at all. That has been taken out of the bill, unfortunately.
Got to be disappointed in the leadership on tort reform. You've got to be upset about that. I'm getting ready to lose my mind on that when you leave.
It's been frustrating to watch. There's still time for your listeners to weigh in on this and remind our elected officials what they asked for during the last election campaign and what we demand in terms of ending abusive lawsuits and turning the state around in that regard. It's absolutely critical.
Okay, man. Thank you so much, Daniel. As usual, we'll talk to you later.
Sounds good, my friend. Have a great one.
All right, bud. Bye-bye. Hi, y'all. Welcome back. Moon Show. Great to have you with us as we rock and roll. Look, I'll get to the numbers and all that stuff later. I really want to jump into this tort reform. Once again, Republicans missed it because I got some information that's really disturbing. You know, the fraud squad. Yesterday, they sent 4 lawyers to negotiate. Once again, they're trying to negotiate. The House passed a decent bill, but then an amendment in the committee and on the floor yesterday gutted the most important thing in tort reform. Gutted it. And so I just want to give the responsibility where the responsibility needs to be given. Barrel Peacock, what a joke. Barrel Peacock's not a leader. He sits there and acts like he's some kind of leader, and he's not. He's the one who put the amendment on the bill to mess it all up. Okay? But he was told to do it by Paige Cortez, the Senate president. Folks, this is all over the Capitol. There's people calling me. I was him in the background in the Capitol yesterday, and not by a politician. Paige Cortez, because of the Acadian ambulance, acts like they're representing. They act like they're representing the business side when they're really representing the government side in the pro-trial lawyer side. And you know, the Peacock group, a leftist group, that all these people own Paige Cortez. And I tried to tell people, and Brandon, you heard me say it, he's a nice guy, probably. I don't really know him. But I've never seen him stand up and be counted, ever. Paige Cortez heard us yesterday through Barrel Peacock. And you heard Senator Clark talk about how they gutted it, and it's not going to help anybody save any money. The most important thing in the bill, it's not going to help anybody save any money. It's not going to help. None of the companies are going to be helped. Because Paige Cortez decided that I'm going to go with the people that put money in my pocket so I can be a representative or senator, and that's Acadian Ambulance, and it's also the Peacock group. Now, look, I'm being blunt with you. This is what happened. And then there's the fraud squad coming through again. Here's the lawyers they sent to negotiate this. John Paul, reason taxes, y'all, Couson. Silly Stefanski. Okay? They sent Rick Ward. By the way, he was one that wanted to be Senate president. And they said, no way, he's such a bad trial lawyer. And they sent, Tanner McGee. You remember Stuart Little? Very little bishop. Said, Tanner McGee, I could never vote for a trial lawyer for the president, Speaker of the House, but boy, he loves Tanner McGee, who got pro tem. These are the people he sent. Now, 2 of these people, John Paul raising taxes, y'all, and Tanner McGee were part of the gang of 8 last year, Republicans who always sided with John Bell Edwards. It was Mark Abraham, Mr. Yellowbird himself, and Paula Pelosi Davis, and these people went with Edwards all the time. So we're messed up again, screwed again, lack of a better word, on tort reform because of what happened. And I'm trying to tell y'all, the fraud squad under Clay Shake Snyder is the gift that keeps on giving. They can't pass real tort reform with him leading, tied with the Edwards people. And then go over here, Barrel Peacock, who's never been a leader, who's never going to be a leader. One day Valerio called me. And there's Paige Cortez, which I told y'all, never stood up one time to be counted. Not a tough guy at all. Go along, get along. Sick of it. Acadian Ambulance, big sponsor with him. Giver. And they were supposed to be representing business, and they rejected everything that was sent that would have been a good deal. Everything. Everything. So here we go. We got a supermajority Republicans in the Senate. We got almost a supermajority in the House of Republicans. We ain't going to kick their butts in. John Bell Edwards beats Republicans, not every now and then, not sometimes, not most of the time. He beats Republicans all the time. He beats Republicans every time. He gets his way every time. Who was the big sponsor? Who was the big, did a big commercial for him?
What you talking about?
Who did a big commercial for Edwards?
Edwards, yeah.
The owner. So,
I had another story in mind as you were talking about.
but you put Paige Cortez there. Hey, Paige, oh, he doing a great job. I had people tell me that. You ought to hear what they're saying now. They're laughing. Listen, they're laughing at the Republicans in Baton Rouge, falling out laughing at them. And the other side is mad as hell at them because they get nothing done. So Cortez, look, I like Darryl Peacock. He's a nice guy. He really needs to go back home. Just go back home, get out of politics, okay? Because he doesn't do anything. And he's not a leader. He's a nice guy. Paige Cortez is a nice guy here. But they're not leaders. And Cortez just knifed us again on tort reform. Excuse me, Brandon. Make sure I didn't press the wrong thing, Brandon. Last time we did it, knocked 4 things off. That's kind of happening a lot lately. You may want to take that, move that to the side.
I mean, well, or you could just, not just beat on the table. I mean,
By the way, we need some reinforcement on the table. It's getting, this wood over here is getting kind of weak.
I bet it is.
So, Cortez gets Peacock to put the amendment to gut tort reform. Where Senator Heather Clark, she didn't dog it, but she talked about how it does nothing. Matter of fact, we saw it in the press reports how she was, it just doesn't change we have a crisis. We have a crisis in health. We have a crisis in insurance. We have a crisis in what's going on. And we got Republicans to thank because they don't fix anything. Because you don't have any leadership. The 23 fraud squad members, they are tied with the governor. And there's Paige Cortez. Y'all go ahead and brag about old coach. Yeah, I know a coach. Old Billy Montgomery was an old good guy, an old coach. Did everything wrong. Oh, he helped a lot of people. Same thing with this guy. This guy, just telling y'all, they are running companies and truck companies out of here. They're running them out of here. And it shouldn't be like that, but we can't fix nothing because we still have the game. We got the Peacock group and a big company right here where I live. It's a good company. A lot of good people work there. They play politics, and they play it on the left. And they own a lot of communities. And so they tell Paige Cortez, we need to kill this. We for the trial lawyers on this. We make our money that way. We make our money with us making these adjustments, not making these adjustments. We like the way it is. Basically. So Paige Cortez said, we got to shut it down. Paige has lied to you. You ought to put his hand on his Bible and ask him the question, Paige, who got you to do this? Why did you do what you did? Why did you? Because, see, they're going to throw Darryl Peacock under the bus. And I'm not saying he shouldn't be under the bus, too, but he ought to grab hold of Paige and Shake Snyder from the fraud squad and bring them with him. And Shake Snyder sends these 4 lawyers, and what do they get done? Nothing. Nothing. Somebody says Edwards not beating him, you don't have to. You're right. Edwards ain't got to beat him. Edwards just got to watch him. That's why we're losing, folks. No guts, no leadership. Nothing.